Should we introduce our new?
Yeah, we got to get into it a little bit.
Okay.
You know, I don't know that I want to bid 100% farewell to 50 because he owes us one episode.
Yeah,
he owes us one episode.
Another thing is like we don't want to put too much pressure on Jess right off the bat.
For sure, yeah,
but
not a big deal, dude.
But I do feel like we need to like make a shout out.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely going to be acknowledged,
especially since everybody's going to be hearing a new voice on the mic.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be like, don't forget to turn your mic on when you talk.
Yeah, and turn your mic up.
Or get up in it. Remember, dude,
get up in it.
Pretend this is a guy's mouth. And get up in there, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough because I'm going to, I got to try to clean it up. But with this dude, I don't know. I don't know if I get, but.
No, I think you should just let it rip, dude.
For sure. So.
Grip it and rip it.
Everything look good? Everything sound good?
Everything sounds great. Looks
you dig
great.
it? Heck yeah, dude.
Get in here.
Well, here we go. Get in here. It's pod. It's a Purvcast. It's both a very happy and a very...
Try again. You f***ed it up.
Get in here. It's a pod. Purvcast. Get in here. It's a pod. It's a Purvcast.
Hell yeah.
New day. Happy day.
Welcome.
Sad day.
Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah. Couple of big things that happened today. Mm-hmm. One of them is you guys heard us talk last week, and Pifty, our producer,
died.
Passed away.
I'm kidding.
He passed on to the realm of Aurora.
Yeah.
But he took a new job, which is good. It's awesome for him. It's
happy
awesome
for him.
His family, and we're very excited for him. But that means that he's going to be out the picture soon. Okay. When you make that kind of life transition, those things happen and you have to start taking steps back from certain things. This is one of those things. Love you, man. We're always here. We do have one episode we have to do because he had a presentation, an aircraft quiz.
Looking forward to it.
Yep. And then also a joke quiz that is going to send one of us to
the hospital.
Open mic at the Blue Room Comedy Club. Right?
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
For sure.
I hope it's not me because there's no way I'm gonna bomb.
Dude, I hope it's you because you're gonna hate it.
I hope it's you.
But I hope it's you because you're gonna hate it, but I would actually love it.
Yeah.
Like I would dig that so hard.
I hope it's you because I actually think you'll do good at it.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. Yeah, we'll see. All but right. we have that competition left
sure.
with Pifty.
Yep.
However, today I've got to say, I've been bummed for a few weeks knowing that we're losing Pifty.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for his change and his
sure
upstep. And then all of a sudden we had a conversation.
Yeah.
And it was like...
And now you're like super excited.
Now I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Because we got a dude.
We got some hot new talent. We got this guy, like he came from the Joe Rogan experience.
For sure. Yeah, he was actually...
Basically like, he was like, they're not paying me enough. so we were like, come over here.
And no, they didn't explode when he left. It was always called, it was, he was always a hero. Jess, real quick, first couple minutes, what do you think? Is this, because this is your first time, right? And this is kind of a like, dude.
Welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the pod.
Yeah,
of course, welcome to the pod.
Wonderful.
Okay. Do you think this is something you're going to want to do?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this setup. I'm used to Joe Rogan, but like we're kind of getting there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're kind of better.
Yeah.
Because you came from there, of course, and brought your ways, But so that being said, we can introduce. How long do you think we can introduce you as the producer of the Purvcast? That being said, what if we start working really hard on this thing? And we're all making, like $300,000 off of it in 2 years.
How about $3 million?
Then how long are you doing it? Or $3 million? Yeah, you doing it forever?
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to check my offers, but
Okay. All right. So hold on. So that's a very valid question.
Yeah.
Because Ethan's very interested in retaining his producers.
For sure. Yeah.
But I do have a question for you as well, because the first day that Pifty came in and started producing for us, he immediately said, like, we were calling him by his actual name, and he's like, no, like, I have like a stage name, and it's Pifty, and that just stuck. So do you have a stage name? Do you have something you want to go by? Do you have like a tag or a handle? Because we like that.
Or rage name?
No,
Hey, can
not
I give your last
No,
name?
no tag, no handle?
I mean, we could just use Pace. I like Pace.
Pace.
Okay. I like,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
All right.
I like
All
that.
right. So, Jess Pace, who actually has the gayest spelled name of all time that I've ever seen. Sorry, buddy. Love you. But it's Jessiah? Everybody's known as Josiah.
No,
But this is Jessiah. But he goes by Jess.
but he actually has like 5 names.
Yeah, so it's Josiah John Clayton Pace, but you really need to pronounce the E in Josiah. You got to make it a little flamboyant. It adds a little pop, a little bit of fun in there.
Can we hear it?
Yeah. Josiah.
Jessiah.
Yeah, you really got to throw it in there because everyone's going to default to Josiah, so you can't.
Dude,
can't do
it
that.
sounds like you're saying.
Jessiah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was going to say.
Jessiah.
You're responding to the king, but you're gay. Jessiah.
Okay, so from now on, you will be.
Jessiah May.
I actually kind of like Pace.
I'm down with
And
Pace.
here's why I like that. As a producer,
Yeah.
like he sets the
Pace.
boom. That's
Okay.
like a producer name if I've ever heard one.
For sure. Okay, so Pace.
Pace. There it is.
Guys, Pace. We will get a camera
Welcome,
on him.
Pace.
Welcome, Pace. Yep. We will get a camera on him
Hot salsa.
soon. He totally looks like this week, so that's why we didn't get a camera on him. No, but we will want to introduce you guys to him. And it's gonna be a blast. You know, gonna have a little bit of a learning curve, but it's exciting. It's
Yeah,
cool, and
absolutely.
I've been very excited for what like Pace
Yeah,
might contribute.
I like that. I like that. Yep.
To the Purvcast.
And thanks for being here and and coming in and being a part of the shenanigans.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys. It's great.
For sure,
Absolutely.
man. It's a good time. I do have to say, we'll jump to this real quick because that's on my mind. Okay.
Give it to me.
Anybody know anything about waste treatment facilities?
I mean, I've heard a few things.
Okay. Do you know the waste water, which wastewater encompasses piss?
Pee. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Tampons.
Oh, man. Blood.
Well, blood, of course.
Yeah.
But so many things that go down into
Body parts.
If you just think about your home toilet,
Okay.
right? You're pooping,
Your turlet.
peeing, your toilet. Maybe, a couple times a year you lose control and you end up, stupid baiting into the toilet or whatever.
Stupid
or,
baiting.
Or you might go drop a dong bag down in there or something and you flush it away and you're like, dadgum, that's probably not good for my system or whatever. But here's the thing. Where does it go? Do you know where it goes?
Well, I know where mine goes.
Okay, where does yours go? Well, yours goes to a septic system.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my septic system gets plugged all the time. And I have to go, and I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, do you know how much I love you? I'll tell you how much I love you. I have to go
I pull your poop out.
and unplug your out of our pipes all the time.
No
That's how
doubt.
much I love you.
Yep. And
Like with my hand and this hose so that our will flow into the turlet. From the turlet to the septic tank.
where do you live, Jess?
North Springfield.
Okay, so you're in Springfield, worst part for sure, but your stuff is going to a facility,
Wastewater treatment.
wastewater treatment, and if you go there, there are these massive, they look like, I don't know, probably 10 feet deep swimming pools that have a diameter of 200 feet maybe,
Yeah.
right? And they have this massive
Yeah, they're like shit vats.
swirling arm
Yeah.
in it, right?
Yeah.
All the shit's running into it.
Yeah.
And then what each one of them is doing is they swirl this stuff. And what they're doing is they're separating things at their weight and their density. Okay? So like the heavy parts of maybe rocks or something that ends up in somebody's poop or whatever, it settles in the first tank, right? And then it moves down to the next tank. Okay. Dude, this is
Now, give it to me because
crazy, dude.
Dude, I can't wait to hear your take on this.
This is-
because I've got something to add that's going to blow your mind as well.
Okay,
so
good deal.
continue.
Okay, so the water runs down and it goes to the next stage. And keep in mind, I'm not 100% like solid on these stages. I did
Okay.
very minimal research, but I spent all day at a wastewater treatment facility watching how these things happened, okay? So the water runs down, and it's like at one stage, it's like the heaviest sediments. Actually, at one stage, it's a filter. So everything runs through there and all the big stuff, right? Like anything sticks or freaking diapers, big things that might clog the system get filtered out by the screen. Then it runs down, and the next one is we're going with heavy objects, okay? So like rocks or heavy particles of, I guess, that like would settle to the bottom. So like the first one has a screen up top. The second one has a deep, deep trough down underneath the flow of liquid, and all the stuff settles down into it. Okay. So all the nasty big stuff. Then it moves on to the next one. And that's where they start going, all right, so biology and science will take care of this. Not a big deal, right? But it does need help because this is too much and nastiness. If you give it time, all the nasty, heavy disgustingness will settle to the bottom, and then you can clean off the bottom and let that water move on to the next stage. Okay? But a lot of times when you get a
and the nastiness is called sludge, right?
The nastiness on the bottom is called sludge,
right?
And the stuff on the top is called like phase 4 water or something. Like it's getting close. Then they go.
The only reason I know that is when our septic tank gets pumped out, like that's what the guys come in. They're like, well, let me see how much sludge you got in here. Like that's their thing.
And the sludge is the nastiest, worst stuff that sinks to the bottom.
It's like the more solid.
It's the actual, I guess.
Gross to even think about.
So the way that it goes is eventually biology like kills and pushes down the heavy, dense, like dangerous, nasty molecules and creates new molecules that become a better form of water. Right. And then they move it on to the next. And then they move it on to the next.
And there's they use microorganisms.
Yes.
That eat, basically.
Yes, it's biology, it's science. It's not like some bull. It truly is. That's what they're doing.
Those microorganisms love to eat ass.
They're all gay.
Well, no, you love to eat ass. You're not gay.
No, I'm just a microorganism. I have a microorganism.
So do I.
Nux, dude.
Found it. My microorganism made 4 babies, so.
Hey, I'm on 3, so I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you're getting there.
For sure. But here's the thing. So it moves through these phases, right? And every step of the phase, you're taking water that came from your house, and then you're just like
making it a little less.
You're taking advantage of a different reaction at each stage of the process, right? And it moves through, and then eventually, do you know what the last phase of it is?
I can't wait.
Are you ready?
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Me and you have talked a little while about like how nice it is to have a nice creek or river to go hang out at. Like you want to go fish, you want to go hang out on the gravel bar, all this kind of stuff. The nearest wastewater treatment plant is probably dumping that water into where you take your family to hang out.
It's dehumidified, though.
We literally walked. Yes. But really? Dude, we walked to the back. Well, we went to the back of the facility where we're having to complete our work, right? Yeah. And we get back there and we go, oh my goodness. You can see this like series of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear water running out of a concrete whistle. Into a creek.
Where was it going?
Into a creek.
What creek?
And this one was called Dry Branch.
It wasn't
pretty damn wet,
it wasn't
dude.
that dry.
Pretty damn wet, yeah. And I don't know where it went. But it's crazy.
That's why they named it Dry Branch.
Dude.
They didn't want anybody to know that it was that wet.
For sure. Yeah, they're like 70 years ago, they were like, why does Dry Branch all of a sudden have a lot of water in it?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they're dumping processed poop in it.
Man, I used to love going down here and taking the kids down and going fishing in Dry Branch, but I don't know, man. Ever since we came down here about, 5-6 years ago, it just smells like every time we come down here.
These brown trout look different. It was crazy, dude. I looked, and the moss growth.
Oh yeah.
At the exit of this thing was out of this world.
Well,
out of this world.
urea,
What?
nitrogen is
Okay, urea.
yeah.
Okay, so urea is tell me about that because
All
I
right,
don't
so
know
like
how that applies.
as a landscaper, I can tell you that one of the main sources of nitrogen fertilizer is urea. Okay, and where does urea come from?
Excrement.
Yeah, I mean it's like there's two sources of nitrogen fertilizer.
Okay.
And you get your nitrogen from like most places around the world. Get it from urea. Urea nitrogen is waste.
Okay.
So it's like chicken shit, cow shit, horse shit, human shit, whatever.
For sure.
Huactinite. Okay. This is so cool. When Justin takes a shit,
I tell you what, dude. Before you talk to me, make sure you acting right.
Okay.
All right.
Huactinite.
I don't want to hear this, dude.
Every time Justin and Selena and the boys take a shit in Houston, okay?
Yeah.
There's a process, and about 6 months later, I'm buying their shit in a 50-pound bag to spread on yards. That's why it's called Huactinite. It's from Houston. It's Houston waste. Human waste from Houston. Huactinite. Look into it. But
that's
that's urea nitrogen, okay?
Okay.
There's other.
Has it gone through that filtered process?
Yes, and I will say, like, because of some of the
it's still that's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
but like because of when the war broke out in Ukraine, between Russia and Ukraine, 50% of the urea nitrogen produced in the world came from Ukraine.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they were the best shit harvesters?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why Ukrainian shit is so nice, but apparently it's like the most fertile shit you can get.
For sure.
Because
something about being corrupt, you end up creating the most corrupt shit, which ends up creating the most like nutrient-rich crap.
I'm just telling you, man, like that's like one of their biggest exports was shit. Right?
Yeah, somehow you starve long enough, and then like all the nutrients from your body just slowly leach
works
out.
its way out. Oh my gosh, dude! Yeah, perfect comment.
No doubt.
It's like the first comment. That's so good.
It's like this dump is actually gray matter.
Yeah. But I guess like so right after the war broke out,
okay,
all of our fertilizer, the people that supply fertilizer to us, basically, there was like a massive shortage of urea and nitrogen.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. And no one could get it.
Yeah.
And so the cost of fertilizer for like last year, the beginning of last year, and maybe was it the beginning?
It's 2 years ago.
It was the beginning. Was it the beginning of 2023 when that conflict broke out, or was it 2022?
2022. I want to. Yeah, 2022 for sure.
So
it's been
a
hot.
So it was at the beginning, like the first few months of that conflict. Basically, no one could get. Well, you could get it, but it was like all the manufacturers that make fertilizer were having a really hard time because like most of the shit that they were buying, the urea nitrogen, they couldn't get it. So, but it's crazy how it's. I mean, it's not just human shit. It's animals. It's
for sure. Yeah.
But
the wild thing here is it's obviously we wouldn't think. Yeah,
February 20. Thank you, Pace. February 24th, 2022 was the beginning of the Russia Ukraine.
Damn, dude, that's insane.
It's being called the Russo-Ukrainian War.
Russo-Ukrainian.
All right.
Okay, that's wild. So, I think you're right though that like it's probably a lot of animal and different beast, I guess, whatever. But yeah, it is. What's wild is it is human waste as well.
I mean, but
like, you might be growing vegetables with the best deuce you took last year. You know what I mean?
That makes me wonder though.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Oh yeah.
If it's going into the water supply though, like there's going to be trace amounts of nitrogen in that water, right? No matter what you do.
How can there not be?
So the vegetation along that waterway is probably going to go freaking nuts, right?
Yeah.
And any water taken from that waterway is going to make vegetation go crazy, which calls into reason when people run their irrigation systems and the grass grows like 28 inches in 1 week, and we come and we're like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? It's because the actual water that they're putting on their grass with their irrigation
Is
system
as
is
nitrogen.
actually fertilizing it on top of the fertilizer they already put on.
Absolutely. Dude, I guarantee you there is. If there's that kind of mega nutrients, which I'm sure for a lot of people is weird to think of shit
Yeah.
or human excrement as mega nutrients.
Well, nitrogen
but for growing things,
nitrogen's like the number one thing that plants use to, like, to grow.
for sure, and it's a
and be more-
byproduct.
and be more full of water. Nitrogen forces plants to absorb more water,
Right.
and that's
Which
what fertilizer.
forces turgor pressure.
Yeah,
and-
and it pushes the plant out,
Boom.
makes it grow bigger,
For sure. Yeah.
bigger, fuller leaves and fruit. So
I couldn't believe that
what's crazy is, and I've heard this from a lot of people, is that, and this is one of the major problems in the industry, and I say this like in the fertilizer industry,
right.
is that like you have a lot of produce, right?
Yep.
That's being fertilized with nitrogen, right?
Yep.
The issue on a lot of these places, and this is why I think you ended up with a lot of people that put out like produce, and then they're like, oh man, sorry, but we've got a bunch of E. coli or whatever in our lettuce or in our apples or whatever, is because unfortunately, and you're not supposed to, according to like the United States, what is it, the USDA, I think? Yeah, U.S. Department of Agriculture. Like, you're not supposed to use human shit based fertilizers in edible crops. Okay,
For sure. Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, I bet half of them do that.
I guarantee freaking to you, dude.
And if you buy any produce from Mexico, all of it is covered in human shit.
96%.
The lettuce that you're buying
Oh, jeez.
from Mexico has human
butt
shit
lettuce,
all
dude.
over it.
That is butt lettuce, dude.
Yeah.
As
That
soon
is-
as Africa figures that out, they're gonna be so pissed.
They're like,
You mean we could just be shitting on our produce and
You mean I can poop on a corn stalk and it's gonna save me? Damn.
Here's
dude.
the thing, man. Ethan's always told me he loves eating ass. Now I understand why. Because it's actually like how we get our food.
It's
So,
sustaining. dude.
you know what? It's sustainable.
That's right.
It's a sustainable plan.
I like
Eating
to-
ass is a sustainable. Yeah.
I like being alive, dude.
You know what? I think, you know what? Let's just all eat ass.
I like being alive, dude. I'm just gonna roll with being alive, and that means
Please don't make that sound again. Oh, Lord.
little of that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
great.
dude.
Well,
things have gone so drastically downhill since we got Jess in here.
I can't.
This is
So
wild.
you went to that place.
Already.
You saw basically shit being turned back into
water.
quote unquote clean water
Yeah.
and ejected back into our waterways.
Which here was the thing, dude. All right, so
I mean, thankfully they have all the filtration processes, but like really?
that's the thing, dude. It's tough. It's tough because
And think about a place that's way bigger than Springfield, right?
yeah, with maybe less
like,
like free
We
waterways.
have a couple 100,000 in
For sure,
Springfield.
yeah.
Like think about a place that's like 1 million or 2 million. Like how much shit are they pushing through?
Well, and then a big thing is too, like whenever what they rely on massively is natural bacteria, which I dig. Like
Yeah.
natural bacteria, it serves purposes and it
100%.
does well, and it's incredible. That's great. But like, the reason I'm there is because this plant is massively overwhelmed, right? Because of the growth in the area. And so I'm going, all right, so we're in here building this massive plant in this addition, right? But like, how long have we been way overwhelmed at this place where the product that's coming out and going into the streams is not pure like it should be. It's just barely keeping up and being it's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And that's why all of a sudden, like, I can't remember what I had for breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? You don't think? All right.
I'm with you.
And then what happens is when they recapture the water, what you got to do is, well, you're like, oh, damn. Well, this didn't quite go through the right chemical processes.
Yeah, sure.
So now we've got to throw more chemicals in it. And that's where it comes in with me being freaking retarded and, at lunchtime and not remembering what I had for lunch. Like, that's the process that I go through. But it is crazy to think that, they say, hey, this wastewater is honestly like, and I believe it, when you flush the toilet, like it's 85% water.
Yeah.
If it is mostly water. But the thing is, those become one thing whenever you send them off. And so I'm skeptical in the process of separating the two. Like that I don't know, spooks me a little bit.
It is spooky, but I mean, you know what? At least we're trying. Right?
Yeah, true.
Like there are probably countries and societies where they don't even try.
But then you hear about
they're just like your shit pipe just runs into the river.
Into your drinking
proactively.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but what about like you hear about fluoride? Like it's supposed to be like, I guarantee you're on a well,
dude,
right?
Like, we're going in a whole nother
Okay.
We're diving in.
Maybe we stop.
No, I mean I'm with you on that.
Okay. 1 minute on this. That's
okay. All right, give it to me.
You're on a well.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on fluoride water.
Zero fluoride. Yeah.
I'd rather be on a well.
Yeah.
Because I feel
our shit pipes run 50 feet from where our well is, right?
Yeah, but typically you have
our well is also 350 feet in the ground.
That's what I was going to say. You have a drilled well.
Yeah.
If I had a dug well, I would be worried. Yeah. You have a drilled well.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
That's going somewhere else. It's not going 350 feet down in the ground. You know what I mean?
Through a shitload of limestone. That's a great aquifer.
For sure. But my poop and my pee might be running into your well.
Actually, that's I will say, just to follow up with you, there is an entire neighborhood north of Springfield up by Fantastic Caverns.
Yep.
4 or 5 houses that were on a well. There's an aquifer up there that got polluted from a...
Am I on, dude?
Yeah.
You sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
From a basically chemical runoff.
Right.
Multiple people got cancer and died from the water that was polluted from these businesses. Now the business is no longer there. It's a new business now.
Was it coming off of the
look it up
the
when you
landfill?
get a chance. It wasn't. That's a Superfund site actually out there.
Yeah,
and it has a lot of toxic runoff, and you can't have a well within a certain
for sure
vicinity of that because of the pollution of the aquifer there. However, this is unrelated to this. It is north of Springfield, close to where you're talking about, but it's actually it would be back to the south of there. And they're up by the airport. There's a couple businesses that polluted the groundwater enough to where people...
there's a battery plant right there. Yep. I want to say Batteries Plus.
No, I know the company. I'm not going to mention it out loud, but
okay.
I don't know if they're the ones or not. But I will say...
But there is that possibility.
Yes. So there was a company that literally polluted the groundwater enough to where it went into the aquifer that fed these wells.
Yep.
4 or 5 houses. Check this out. This is devastating. Not only were these people sickened to the point of death, right?
Yep.
But this is where it comes into. I'm all about corporate freedom and people being able to, not taking the shackles off and not having the government put regulations on you. But This is where I kind of draw the line because there were people that were poisoned basically because of businesses allowing poisons to go into the aquifer.
Right.
When this happened, those houses, once it was found out that those wells were basically poisoned, they tried to drill new wells. Unfortunately, it went into the same aquifer.
Oh, damn.
So they're just pulling, you can't just drill any well.
For sure.
So there are now 3 or 4 houses now in that area that are they're very valuable properties.
Uninhabitable?
But you can't sell them.
Jeez.
because you can't have water out there. I mean, unless the city ran water out there.
Are they condemned?
I don't know if they're condemned or not, but there was a massive lawsuit, and I think it's still ongoing in Springfield
Okay, so they would have to be.
because those people were basically suing that company for damages
Yeah.
because
I'd
couldn't
own them.
right. Well, they couldn't.
Ugh.
They couldn't. That not only did people like get sick, but they also couldn't sell their property
For
because
sure.
no one would want to buy it
So if you have $1 million property and it's like, oh, now this thing is worth nothing
because
you
there's
can't
no
get water.
Right.
Yeah, then it's like, all right, here's $1 million for my cancer. Here's $1 million for my home.
Yeah.
And here's $1 million for pain and suffering.
I feel like Jess. I don't know if you can look that up a little bit and see. It's like it's a fairly famous lawsuit that's going on. I don't know if it's been settled or not, but it's in Springfield.
Springfield environmental lawsuit, maybe,
Yeah,
because that would be something.
yeah. It's North Springfield.
Is it? Was it the battery?
No, it was not.
You don't have to say.
I don't think the company that originally allegedly did the spill
Yeah.
is not there anymore, and a new company owns the property. However,
Northeast or Northwest?
3M.
it's really
Yeah.
they're saying it's 3M. Okay. Forever Chemicals, like the
phase, like Teflon.
yeah, okay,
Thing.
okay, yeah. I think that's the one. Yeah,
Wow.
and it basically just destroyed these people's lives essentially, and their properties. So,
Dude, that's
I mean, it's sad, but I mean, every time we just need to be aware of what we're releasing into.
for sure. And we know as of now, I'm telling you guys, it's shit.
PFAS,
But
East Springfield plant, these chemicals making their way into groundwater, subsequently the James River, and CU relies on this to treat and supply drinking water to the community. All water here in the Ozarks is connected to the surface water. So this is actually a different lawsuit, but than the one I was talking about. But that is
it's the same.
It's the same exact
For sure.
idea.
Because I guarantee you that the three of us have how many times
Oh
had
my
a
gosh!
drink
I mean, hell, we all
that
grew up.
water.
We all grew up on the east
For
side
sure,
of
dude.
Springfield. So, yeah.
That's why we're sitting here in a dark room doing a damn podcast,
and
dude. We're like,
unfortunately, and I know we probably
weird water.
we probably need to get off this topic. I feel like this
Yeah,
is
we
like
gotta jump
like
out.
a
This
like
is-
a 30-minute topic. But
This-
I don't
this
I
is
don't think
awful.
it's something that we should put our head in the sand on, though.
No, definitely not, dude. No,
Yeah.
and to me, it was an experience I had. So I was like, this is crazy. I don't think people know this. So
Yeah.
that's why I
Like,
threw
and
it out
dude,
there.
here's the crazy part. We're conservatives, right? That we are not like bleeding heart liberals running around like EPA, environment, all this kind of stuff, right? However, like we are still concerned about our environment. Like, and we don't want pollution and all this kind of stuff. Like, there's a misnomer that you can't be a conservative or you can't have these ideas. You can't be pro-gun and pro-environment at the same time.
For sure.
Like, but
In fact, the people that would not consider themselves environmentalists are probably the best damn environmentalists.
Yeah.
The people that don't consider themselves conservationists are
Right.
probably the best damn conservationists, because I guarantee you this, like, I care a lot more about what animal is getting killed when I go deer hunting or when I go fishing than anybody that goes like, no, I just want them all to live. And it's like, okay, well, they can all live, but they're all going to get diseased. None of them are going to have a good life.
sure.
They're all going to die.
And not just
Like,
that. It's
Instead, how about let me go with some education, do the right thing, and then next thing you know, this entire population is literally like thriving, and they're incredible. And then they're also there as a resource.
And
you know?
that's what I was going to say. It's like taking care of our resources, whether it's water, whether it's animals, whether it's grassland, farmland, cropland, whatever. Taking care of those resources so that they're there for our children.
for sure, man.
And
Yeah.
so I'm 100% on board with that. And I don't think that you have to be like crazy off the charts, like, environmental. We're going to regulate everything. But I also don't think that you should be like so naive to be like, we don't need any any conservation regulation. So
because there will be somebody else on the other side of the extreme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
exactly.
that being said,
Moving on, like where are we at? Where are we at, Pace?
We're at 41 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
podcast.
Good
fast.
job,
Oh my
Ethan.
gosh, dude.
41-minute topic.
for sure.
Are we
Hey,
segging here or
Do you want a 5-minute topic real quick?
well, are we going to seggy?
Do you want to see me with a buzz
I
cut?
see you. Oh, yeah, yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready?
You actually have a buzz cut.
It is, and I have a receding hairline.
So do I, dude. What is happening?
I don't know. I haven't seen it for years.
Dude, there's something in the water. It's shit. It's
shit in the water, dude. It's Jess beating off in the toilet all the time, dude. That's why we don't have any hair left.
It's all that testosterone in the water.
For sure, dude. All right, you want to see it?
Yeah. Here we go. Reaction video.
Charlotte cried.
No.
Charlotte cried. She loves her dad more than anybody in the world. She cried.
She's like,
Wheezy was like,
that's not
"What's
my
up,
dad.
I'm going inside.
Yeah.
Ready?
Whoa, dude.
Telling you, homie.
Holy you did it yourself?
Well,
You let the girls do it.
Charlotte and Wheezy did.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was.
Hold on.
I was just doing my beard.
Were they just crying as they were just just shearing it off and just weeping as they were doing it?
No, dude, it took about a third of the way through before Charlotte was like,
Dude, I didn't realize how much your hairline is receding.
dude, I'm getting the,
Me too. Widow peaks.
what-
Yeah.
yeah, what's it?
Widow peak.
Widow peak?
Yeah. This right here, that's widow peak.
Yeah.
I've got it too.
I'm
I'm not going to take my hat off.
I'm getting it bad, dude. But I wanted to see.
Let's go,
I was
Royals.
like- I wanted to see like,
Damn.
all right, what am I working with here?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like it's bad for sure. I
Dude,
used
that
to look
reminds
good
me-
with the buzz. I used to look
No.
good with it.
Yeah. You do.
I don't though.
It's it's not so bad.
Yeah, I have such a round face.
Ah.
I do. I have a basketball. You guys want to go play ball with my head? Like it's crazy, dude.
Hey,
totally have a
Pace
basketball.
was a big time baller.
Oh, I know.
He would get along with Steptoe really good because like they both play ball.
Well, now that he's prod,
Yeah.
we got to get Steptoe
Yeah.
back in here,
Like
dude.
Steptoe and Pace, I feel
sure.
like would have like a great basketball.
I think so too. And Steptoe killed it too. By the way, he did very well. Like
Steptoe was a guest a couple weeks ago, and he is like not only he played basketball in high school and college, and then like semi-pro, and he's a coach and he's a therapist now as well.
yeah,
And
he's got like the sickest testimony.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, just if you're listening to this podcast right now, go back, listen to it. It's so good
For sure.
I've listened to it. I was there when we did the recording.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
I produced for it, and then I did the audio production.
Yep.
So I have to listen to it again, and I've listened to it 2 more times. So I've listened to it 4 times, and I like have been inspired every time. So
For sure, yeah. That's actually one of those things. I've actually reached out to a couple more people where I've been like, I've been getting fired up on some people that have overcome battles, especially since Steptoe, Larry Love, you know, because I'm like, dude, I fight battles. We all fight battles, and everybody needs help and encouragement.
Yeah.
And I've been fired up by him so much that I've reached out to a couple more people that are like upfront about like the massive
some of the challenges
that they've
that's great.
overcome, you know, and I'm hoping to do some more of that, you know, if nothing else, like I need that.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? And so like I hope that becomes something that
Well, I know you're trying to overcome this challenge of receding hairline right now.
oh yeah, it's
And,
big time for
you know,
sure.
I'm with you. I support you.
For sure. And the problem is, dude,
I actually like the buzz. You know,
I dig it too because I don't have to think about it now,
Yeah.
right? Like I needed a haircut for the last 3 weeks. Now I'm like, piss on it. I don't have to have it. But the only problem is, well, so I started shaving my beard, and then the girls were like trying to go after my hair, and I was like, okay, that's cool. But one of Ashley's best friends is getting married this weekend. She's a maid of honor. I'm gonna have to be there like in nice clothes, and I have to be a part of all these different activities, like starting tomorrow, going through the weekend. And I just decided to like go the absolute ugliest status that I've ever done.
I love it.
High school.
I love it.
But it is what it is. And Charlotte feels the same. She hates it.
Well, I think you just embrace it, right?
Oh, I'm down with it. I'm good with it.
And
in fact, I might go hat off for segment 2. I might just do it.
you know what I think you should do?
What you think, dog?
Oh, absolutely, go hat off. And
Okay.
you should get a toupee for the wedding.
Wow, dude.
I
I don't know how to take that.
Goes,
I like that.
Yeah, just-
Hold on. I think that what he should really do is just bick his head.
So
Just like full bick, dude.
I've thought about it. With the Widow's Peak?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I've thought about it. That's one reason I wanted to see what am I looking like this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Segment?
Seggy.
Peace.
Absolutely. Wait, I'll donate some of my hair to you. How's that work?
Locks.
Dude, just
locks,
had. Yeah, sorry. Pace has so much hair. I
Pest.
can give you some.
Locks for big dick. Let's do it, dude. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Pace for big. Let's do it,
Yeah.
dude.
Right into pick 3.
We'll go into pick 3 because I have a point. Okay, so
And we'll finish with dad jokes.
Yeah, we're trying to go through this, and I'm actually.
You want to do, maybe since we took 38 minutes or 40 minutes on that first topic, maybe we should do Famous Brothers next week.
Yeah. We can do that for sure. I want to throw this out real quick. Though.
I actually want to, like,
I want to delve into that a little bit. Yeah. I'm with you. Here's the thing. On the pick 3, dude, I felt like a little bit of an idiot.
Are we
because I'm
recording?
Not.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cameras,
Yeah. Cameras.
board,
Good.
word.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah, we're good.
In.
All right.
Thank you, Pace.
Yeah.
Locking
Thanks
it in.
for-
Let me
thanks
get
for
let me get my spot.
Set the pace. Here's the thing. I feel like a bit of a dingus, bit of a dumbass.
Back in here.
Truthfully, back in here. Because I'm not well educated on this topic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the thing
This is the fun one though.
No, this is fun. But what I mean is, like, I wasn't well educated last week either.
Right.
I know enough to protect my house.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess.
And we are
what
talking firearms.
for sure. And I guess that's
This
what
is
I've been.
the final pick 3 of firearms.
That's right.
And this is the fun one.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
It's like
and
pick any crazy gun you like.
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And also, this is me still. I realize I look like an absolute dumbass.
I love it, dude.
You do?
Yeah.
You dig it?
I
Okay.
like it.
All right, sweet.
It reminds me of like kind of like high school quarterback Ethan.
Well, yeah, that was
So
some. I did this.
now you're quarterback in the pod.
Now I'm quarterback in the pod, dude. Yeah, I used to throw interceptions like a back in the day with this haircut.
Whatever, dude. There was a lot of tutties.
Yeah,
Don't lie.
yeah, there's a few tutties too. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not terribly educated on this, right? I know what I like, but here's how much of an idiot I am, right? I love Call of Duty, but I didn't know what guns from Call of Duty were real and what guns were like
All of them.
They are.
All Call of Duty guns in Call of Duty specifically are real.
Okay, because like I had guns that I absolutely loved.
I will say the base models are real. No.
Well, yeah, not the additions.
They've
and-
created some crazy like, electroshock gun. What
Yeah, you can't
obviously-
power that.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
we're
yeah,
looking at, like Modern Warfare too, because if you're looking at like Advanced Warfare, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I'm with you. Yeah,
But like the base model guns that they started with,
for sure.
those are actual.
Like Black Ops,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Okay, so what I should have done.
I don't know that the manufacturer's real, but like the gun itself is real.
Okay, so that I did not know.
Mhm.
Okay, so what I should have done is gone through my favorite Call of Duty guns and thrown them up there.
Go through your favorite Halo guns, man. Hell, I don't care. These are recreational guns.
Well, yeah, true. I'll tell you this: it's not
Give
the
me a fucking
needler.
battle
I've
rifle.
never been good with the needler, dude. And I hate the battle rifle even more, dude.
I love the needler, dude. Pink Mist. We talked about on the pod last week,
We
man.
did, yeah.
Like,
But please give me the rocket launcher, please.
yeah.
I'll take the
Dude,
rocket launcher.
The
any
freaking
day.
sniper from Halo is unmatched.
Have never been able to snipe.
Pace, you play online video games. You play Counter Strike.
Absolutely.
What's your number one gun on Counter Strike?
AK-47.
Okay,
No doubt.
and distance gun.
Op.
An op.
which is pretty much like the Halo sniper
Okay.
in all reality.
Like
Okay.
my number one video game.
So what's the Halo sniper like in real life?
My number one video game of gun of all time is the Halo Combat Evolved pistol. Right? That thing is undefeated because like it has a zoom and it's like
I just remembered it, dude.
right. That one's
No. My gun.
oh
my
your-
gun.
your
I just
gun.
remembered
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because
And
I haven't had a phone, so I can't remember what I was looking for.
but that Halo sniper was sick though.
Oh yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Hey, Grant, take your headset off. Plug your ears.
Just say it.
All right, ready?
I'll take
Add
my
this.
headset off.
Add this. You don't have to. All right, add this, dude. Augbar.
All right.
AUGBAR.
Oh, now I heard it. I thought it was done. That's okay.
That probably that, and then the I'll throw in this one from Call of Duty, the most recent World War I Call of Duty, the snub nose single shot, whatever their sniper like round was. Then what was it?
Like a Grand or something.
Maybe it was the snub nose M1 Grand. Yeah.
I don't know when an M1 Grand was invented. I know that was a World War II gun for sure, but
Yeah. But the World War
I know which one you're
gosh,
talking.
dude. So I'm basing those two things off of what I
Actually, you know what? It was a Mosin Nagant.
That was also World War II.
A Mosin Nagant was.
It was the Russians.
yeah. It was an American gun. I remember that. And it was 19
Springfield.
maybe it was,
Gewer 98.
Nah, I don't think it was a Gewer, dude. Damn it. I don't remember. Might have been the Enfield. Enfield sounds pretty. Mark III.
Enfield Mark III.
Enfield Mark III.
Okay.
Yeah, but in that game, they had a snub nose version of it. For whatever reason, I could drop anybody from anywhere with that. So I'm basing those two things off of like what could I go in and do a 20-8 KD ratio.
Right. So like,
You know what I mean?
Just so everybody gets, so the last 2 weeks we've done like hunting, guns and self-defense guns.
For sure.
This week we're just having some fun. It's called recreational guns, and like we're opening it up because it's like recreational guns could be not maybe something that you actually would own, but something you could go shoot at a range that has those
For
guns.
sure, yeah.
So it's just kind of like whatever. So like we're
Just have fun.
Yeah, we're like really opening it up here. This is not something that you have to be like, oh, well, that you can never have that gun. It's like, it doesn't matter. This is just like fun or even like fantasy gun you want to shoot. Like
For sure.
There you go.
Yeah,
So,
that's what
so
this is.
everybody, that way everybody knows like,
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
we're talking about like, Call of Duty guns and stuff like that.
Let's not get serial here. Yeah.
But this is
yeah.
fun though. This makes it like way cooler.
This is a
Like this is why we like firearms.
Yeah, it opens up to what we can tag this in too.
Yeah. And
right?
actually I'm super excited to hear Jess's Pace's takes on this.
Pace.
So.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, pick 3.
Ethan presenting to.
Ethan presenting to douchebag. Grant. Here we go. All right. So
I love you too, man.
love you, dog.
Brothers.
Long list here. Don't know that it's the best, but here's the thing: we're open to interpretation.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
open to editing
Yeah,
as well.
let's go.
Okay. So here we go. AA-12.
Oh,
It's a
man.
shotgun, right?
Oh man, I love it.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that's like the drums. It's got the drum, automatic shotgun with the
For
drum.
sure.
Yeah.
Which I love because one of my favorites.
like melt your barrel.
One of my favorites was my semi-automatic shotgun.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Last week, and so this is stellar. This is sick. Thompson
Yeah, Thompson submachine gun.
Thompson SMG, dude. It is a part of history for forever.
It's like a mobster gun, but we also used it in World War II.
For sure.
So-
yeah, it's what like built America, saved America, and then also like saved America and almost ruined America.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a little bit of everything, The
And
Uzi.
it's like the whole image of a Thompson's a Tommy gun, right?
yeah,
It's just
absolutely.
like it's iconic.
It's absolutely iconic. Yeah, you're gonna throw it in any movie to make it go. All right, this movie
Yeah.
means something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure. Yep.
The Uzi, probably the most out of control machine gun on the face of the earth.
The Israelis made it what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's actually an Israeli gun.
This is a real.
For sure. Yeah, and it's cool, but Could you imagine controlling it?
Well,
no.
it's spray and pray. It's like a
It's spray and pray you don't hit yourself in the face.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane, dude. The minigun.
Yeah, like
Minigun.
like from like an AC-130 gunship
For sure, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Which actually,
sign me up.
which that technology, which I think is a rotary gun,
Yeah.
which actually goes back to like, dude,
The Civil
That
War?
was the Civil War. That was
Yeah.
the first.
the Gatling gun.
Yep, that was the first big time assault gun, which is
And you had to, like,
that's
crank it?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
You've got like, I don't know, you've got 200 years.
Yeah, the
of
development of
freaking-
that gun. Yeah,
that
so cool.
style
Yeah.
to mess with. A Barrett.
Oh,
If you don't know, Barrett 50 cal.
Oh man,
Legendary.
I would love to shoot that.
Oh, dude, I think I would love to shoot it once.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, no,
Ouch.
you.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. This is a long list here too.
I like it.
I didn't include any particular.
So
type.
far, all the guns you've mentioned sound fun as hell.
Dig them all, dude. I didn't include any particular brand of this, just a style, but a sawed-off pistol grip 12 gauge.
Yeah.
Which I know our brother had at one point. I never
yeah.
got to shoot it, but it's got to be crazy.
He actually never had it. It's illegal. He never had that.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's right. Oh no, he had it in a different state.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. No, but that is
That was a military gun that he.
yeah. That's
He had
right.
the clearance for it.
Yeah, statute of limitations. This is like 20 years ago too, so I think we're all right. But one of those that I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I haven't shot it, but that'd be like kind of cool. This one, pretty stoked.
When
on this one.
I hear about like a sawed off pistol grip 12 gauge, I just think of like a cartel hit.
Oh yeah,
That's like immediately what I think.
yeah, just knucking futz, dude.
Yeah.
Desert Eagle,
Oh yes,
just
I want to shoot a deagle so bad.
the Helica twist.
Yeah.
The Helica twist is pretty like it's the only. Well, it's the most unique rifling in the world,
Yeah.
which is so cool.
I mean, and a 50 cal and a handgun is absolutely insane.
for sure. And I've got a.
I can't imagine the kick on that, dude.
We'll talk about it in a minute, but
All right,
I know a guy that shot one through his ceiling.
Oops.
Oh yeah,
Ceiling pop.
while cleaning it. Ceiling pop, yeah. Auto 9mm.
Okay.
Whatever you
Yeah,
want.
there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah,
Scorpion, whatever. Yeah.
for sure. The RPG,
Dude, and that's like that's a bucket list gun for me. I want to shoot an RPG so bad.
for sure, dude.
And it's like an RPG is like a idiot's gun, right? It's like I can't aim or shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just blow up that whole area
For sure, dude. I was listening to a podcast with a Delta Force guy that was on the Sean Ryan show podcast, which is, by the way, a fantastic podcast if you haven't listened to it. If you want to, derive some motivation and some drive and stuff, that's great. But he was on there and he was talking about how he was like, I had to get out of the military and then like reacclimate to being a family man. And, I got like, I had been sober for years and all these different things. He said, but the one thing I couldn't get over was I wanted to shoot at bad guys and blow things up. And I loved the RPGs and the mortars, right? So that was one of the things that he loved and that he missed and that he had to like fight to get over because he did it for 20 years. He's like, I just want to go do that,
I mean, the RPG 7 is probably like the most iconic Haji weapon of all time.
Oh,
Like,
hands down.
I don't know if Haji's like politically correct or not, but like when I say that, I mean like terrorist weapon, whatever,
For sure. Yeah.
Afghanistan, whatever, our troops probably saw RPG 7s.
The guy rolling on the back
freaking
of a Toyota
everybody.
Tacoma that has the cab cut off of it.
Yeah.
And he's standing up about to try and
he's got
fire
this
something.
like dildo looking launcher he's getting ready to shoot at you. Yeah.
It's like the insurgent starter kit. It's like a Toyota
No,
Tacoma and
that-
RPG.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
so
dude,
good.
that's exactly-
Yes.
The insurgent
Thank you.
st-
I love that. Insurgent starter kit. That is great.
That is so good, dude.
Priceless.
Can't wait to get a camera on this guy.
Yes.
Dude. That's legit.
Thank you, Pace.
Yeah, thank you, Pace. SKS.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've shot it
Yeah,
plenty
for
of
sure.
times. But that is iconic because
It's like AK-47 light
when most people envision, they go, I saw somebody with an AK-47.
or an AK, right? No.
What they saw was an SKS.
Right.
more. I would say, unless it's in a movie,
Right.
what you saw, if you saw someone in person and you go, they had an AK-47. No, they had an SKS.
Yeah, because Kalashnikov is the brand is an AK, right? Is Kalashnikov.
Okay, yeah.
So like because of the Cold War, like the United States, there are very, very few actual Kalashnikovs in the United States.
Right.
Because we did not get Russian arms in the United States.
Right.
So if you have something in the United States now or back then, it was most likely an SKS, which is a Chinese Kalashnikov.
For sure.
So
It's also
just to put some reference there.
the SKSs, which can illegally be transformed into a similar version of an AK-47. But every SKS that you're going to find is going to be
Semi-auto.
semi-auto,
Yeah.
which this means to anybody that's going to have beef with what we're talking about, they'll go, semi-auto, auto, there's no difference.
Yeah.
You're evil.
Yeah.
But the thing is, bit of a difference. One's legal, one's not.
We know what we're talking about.
Pretty different. Yeah, for sure. So, and if you think that, well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to say it. You're an idiot. 240 Bravo.
The M240 Bravo,
Dude.
our brother,
Mowed.
probably killed some terrorists
He used to mow.
in Iraq with
he-
the 240 Bravo.
He used to mow Iraqi yards with the 240 Bravo, dude. Right? He would trim, weed eat, and mow with the 240.
Yeah, the 240 Bravo, man, like, it's
He said
that's like the quintessential light machine gun of the United States military.
he has said
Love to shoot that.
that was like one of the most like
Badass guns to shoot.
satisfying experiences is
Yeah.
feeling that kind of power
Talk about grip it and rip it.
in your hand. Whoo, boy.
Hell yeah. Get it.
Here we go. Ogbar.
Yeah.
My favorite Call of Duty gun from Black Ops.
So that's a bullpup style. The AUG is a bullpup style rifle
Okay.
with the BAR yeah.
Rifling.
yeah, rifling.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I didn't even know that, dude. I just assumed that everything in Call of Duty was fake.
Yeah.
That's badass. That's so cool. I love that. That was I loved it, dude. The reason it's on there is because I could go in and get a.
Is that right, Just? The AUG is a bullpup style?
Yeah, it's a bullpup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's like the FAMAS,
Right.
everything.
Yeah, right.
No.
Okay.
Which is another Israeli gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. Okay. Sick. I loved it because I could go in and go 20 kills, 8 deaths, and like that's a damn good day for me.
Yeah.
If I'm using the Ogbar, like I could make that happen. The snub nose.
Snub nose infield Mark III. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we'd call it the snub nose, not the sawed off.
Well,
right?
you-
Or are you separating those? Are those?
Well, no. You told me that you like the infield Mark III snub nose variant,
Yes.
which I don't know if it exists or not. The infield Mark III absolutely exists.
Oh, I guarantee you that it actually. I think it existed, but it was.
But in Call of Duty, they had a snub nose version, which is like ultra mega.
sure. Yes.
You know.
And for whatever reason, dude, like in we're nerding out here, but
Yeah.
I could go 200 yards with a snub nose and a scope, and I could drop every motherfucker that I saw. You give me the full length
It's
version,
like Dr. Disrespect.
oh for sure, dude. Yeah, you give me the full length version and the same scope. I'm missing everybody. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I was such a finicky duty player that like I could absolutely destroy with that. You give me the full
I'm guessing,
version.
like because of duty and how they do like the like stabilization and stuff like that. I'm guessing like probably had a quicker stabilization. Like you're able to get on target quicker.
I'm sure, yeah. But yeah, I mean, 300 yards, I could drop somebody. Give me the long barrel and give me 100 yards, and I'm like,
I'm trying to hold my breath.
Nope,
not working.
I just pass out, you know? Yeah. But that's the fun. It's kind of a, this whole entire portion of this was supposed to be kind of like, fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantasy,
yeah, absolutely. Just
kinda,
go
like,
crazy
have
with
fun
it.
with
right?
it. Yeah, for sure. So
Yeah.
there's a list, dude. You are giving.
Dude, I think
You're the giver this
I think
week.
that you have done fantastic with that. I'm all right. So I was trying to look up something, but I'm just gonna give you my top 3 real quick, and then I'm gonna give you my plus one. I'm not sure what it's called. I'll have Jess look it up.
Okay.
So here we go. My top 3 on that, and you have given me such good options that I'm having a hard time just narrowing it down.
Right.
But I would say, Jess, can you go back to the
list?
Yeah, just the pick 3 list, just flash back there. Thank you. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Barrett as my number 3. Barrett 50 cal.
Yeah. Nice.
Shoot, I've shot high caliber rifles before.
Yeah.
Okay. Hunting, whatever. But I've never shot a marksman rifle like that with that massive of a caliber, and just everything that the Barrett does with the
for sure.
What's that called? The ported barrel and everything.
Venting and everything. Yeah.
I would absolutely love to shoot that gun at distance.
Don't be a softy, dude. Get in there.
Oh, I'm getting in.
Yeah. No. You said something, but nobody heard it, so I just wanted to make sure you weren't being a chick or something.
I appreciate it.
If you got something to say, dude, get in there.
The Barrett, to me, that would be absolutely incredible.
I'd love it.
And there's a lot of guns on there that I'd like to shoot. I will say probably my number 2 on that list is going to be a minigun.
Nice.
A minigun to me is just there's so many rounds going down. To me, it's okay, the A10 Warthog. It has essentially a minigun in the nose of that.
Right. Which
aircraft.
makes no sense of calling it a minigun, but
yeah,
whatever reason they've called it the minigun for forever. So
yeah. I think they call it a Gauss something
it's
or
a Gatling.
Yeah, but
Gatling style.
Yeah,
They also have the Gauss cannon or whatever.
Yeah,
where it's a plasma rifle.
Yeah, yeah. Just the fact that it's rotary, just spewing literally the biggest setback of that is that you can't carry enough ammo, right?
Yeah,
because it goes through it so fast.
for sure.
Right, so that's just
You're blasted off in 6 seconds.
yeah. So give me a minigun any day. I love the AA-12, the Thompson, Uzi. I've shot a Thompson before actually in Vegas, and an Uzi in Vegas. They have this place where you can go and shoot them, and those were super super fun. But I'm kind of thinking about recreational fantasy guns that I haven't shot. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. And I'm gonna say my number 1 recreational gun that I would absolutely love to shoot is an RPG-7. I would love to shoot an RPG, dude.
Hell yeah,
that
dude.
just sounds, clear behind me. All right, let's go. Rip it. I just think that, can you imagine,
dude.
just blowing stuff up from range, I know it's not technically a firearm in all the other sense of the word, that everything else we've talked about through this entire series of pick 3 with firearms. It's more of a rocket or something.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But it's still
It's a firearm, dude.
That would be so much fun to shoot.
Oh, that'd be the sickness, dude.
And I'm going to say this, and this is what I was going to have Jess look up. I was trying to do it on my phone, but I'll just have Jess look it up. So my plus 1 is in Call of Duty. Since we're going to go Call of Duty, okay?
Yeah, I'm down.
We're talking about that. And on an AC-130 gunship, right?
Yeah.
When you get the AC-130 gunship, right? Whatever are they 30 millimeter rockets?
You mean when you go night vision?
Yeah, night vision mode, and you're up in the AC-130, and you're just 5 kills,
No. Yeah.
8 kills, you know what I mean?
Is that
whatever. 100. So that's the 30 millimeter chain gun is basically a minigun, right? Yeah,
30 millimeter?
That.
Jeez.
So it would be.
It would be laser weapon.
It's not a freaking laser, dude. That's insane, though. They have those. Oh my.
Probably.
The 105 millimeter.
105. There you go. 105 millimeter cannon.
Good.
Nice. Look at that freaking thing, dude. Can you imagine? You're just flying through the air.
I've seen
the pilot's flying through the air, and all of a sudden the entire airframe just moves 40 feet that way off the recoil off that thing.
Each shot, he's like, heaven forbid he's trying to land. He's like right on line.
Damn it, guys! Not again.
He's like, I'm 400 feet off
off the
runway because you just saved us.
Yeah. No, like, can you imagine shooting that thing, dude?
Good night, dude.
Like, I mean, and of course, that's, you're probably shooting it from a computer screen, but still, like,
That
Yeah,
round, though, the round is just crazy.
look at that
Jeez,
thing, dude.
dude. The C-130 gunship.
AC-130, yeah, like,
Oh,
that, just like, talk about raining death. But anybody that's played Call of Duty, if you get an AC-130 gunship, like, fucking game over. Let's go.
I got news
owning
for
you fools.
It's not anybody that's played Call of Duty because it's actually pretty hard to get.
Yeah, true.
You know, if you suck like I do,
No, that's
you
why I
don't
get,
really get AC.
dude. That's why I always have care packages, because I just randomly get them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's like, man, this guy's really good.
Ooh, lucky
he just got
me.
lucky on his care package.
I just started out 1 and 9, and then I got a
oh, and you ended at 30 and 9.
yeah, for sure, dude. That's
It's a great KD, man. But anyway, like, how much fun would it be to shoot that? But anyway,
that'd be
that's my plus one.
Incredible.
sweet. All right,
Yeah, what do you got? This is not a yawn worthy the conversation, Ethan.
I know. Good night. What?
I know it's getting late.
I'm yawny, dude.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Just call me yawny. Man. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. I'm gonna try to move through this thing, dude. I think I like the 240. Huh? Speaking of guns,
Yeah, we were talking about guns. This is perfect time.
do you want to come in and say it?
Can you put it on? Can we record this for the podcast?
There's a possum.
Do we shoot it?
Yes, you do shoot it.
Yeah,
It's giant.
it's huge.
It's nasty.
What should we use? AC-130 gunship.
105, yeah.
Should this be a? Should we podcast segment? We go out and shoot it.
Possum baby.
What's it gonna do to the kitties?
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, maybe it'll eat them, and we'll take care of that problem.
But then we have possum babies.
Well, there are 2 possums or 1
Do
possum.
you guys like possum meat?
Possum more than kitties. I need you to come take care of this.
I'll come kill it. Hold on. Dude, we have
An intruder.
4 kittens under our deck
What?
that just, they were born like, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago. Right now they're cute. Okay, but I haven't figured out what to do with them. Now we got opossums.
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 Dude, it's coming into your yard with a Toyota Tacoma, an RPG.
And an RPG?
and an AK-47. You have enemy insurgents in your backyard right now.
Hey, are you dropping these animal insurgents off in my yard whenever you come by
I'm just releasing them. I find them out there.
with this tiny little Toyota Tundra? That they're like,
Can you imagine?
Power wheels.
Sounds like Team America World Police, like, take 2.
yeah, for sure, dude. Now I have to write a very mean letter asking them to leave, dude. What the hell? Now I got a possum problem.
You need to sanction those possums.
I'm gonna sanction the hell out of them,
Yeah.
dude. Every time that they try to sell us something, dude. Nah. All right, I'm gonna go number 3. I'm gonna go 240 Bravo. I like the idea of that because I like the idea of something that powerful attached to something else. I realize it's not always attached.
Yeah,
but
sure.
a lot of times it's attached to something.
Yeah,
and
like
you're like
Humvee or a Bradley or whatever.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then you can just kind of focus on the power and like placing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I like the 240. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go number 3.
I'm pretty sure on like in the United States military with the 240 Bravo as well, like most of our like light machine guns
Right.
squads actually have like a guy that carries
they
ammo.
do. Yeah.
Like, so you got the gunner, right? And then you
the
got
guy
the
carries
the bitch that carries the ammo.
for sure.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, I'm ammo, bitch. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Nobody dies without him,
Yeah.
but he doesn't get to kill anybody without me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. So 240, I think that'd be sick. I honestly, either way, shoulder held as heavy as that sumbitch is, I think I could handle it. That'd be sick. That'd be badass. I'm gonna go. I gotta go minigun.
Yeah,
Dude, the minigun, that'd be so nasty.
Oh, I know.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine, dude?
Basically having the front of an A10 Warthog at your
Exactly,
disposal.
dude. The rotary style deal just
Yeah.
like gets me so hard.
Incredible.
Now you're getting hard.
Oh yeah.
And then dude, the AA-12.
Dude.
I'm
yeah,
a shotgun guy.
I
I'm a
almost
shoddy guy.
almost put that in mine, but like
Can you
yeah.
think of it, dude? Like the semi-auto
Yeah.
is a lot,
Right.
and then you go
You pull the trigger and it's just like and that's all shotgun rounds.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's like the AC-130 getting set off 40 feet to the side.
Yeah.
You're getting set off 13 feet
Yeah.
behind you.
But whatever's in front of you, there's just a freaking hole. It's a black hole of
It's like,
freaking 12 gauge rounds.
oh, dadgum, look at all that death. You
And
know?
the fact that it's a 12 gauge.
For sure,
Like,
dude.
that's insane to me.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Like, if you've ever shot a 12 gauge, pump action, semi-auto, whatever,
Yeah.
you know, like that is an insane amount of recoil. It's super, like, even if you're shooting just like, you know, a 2-inch shell, right? It's still a lot.
That's what I was-
we're talking automatic with the freaking drum magazine.
with the highest and most powerful ammo that you can get, and that's what I was gonna say is, dude, you're not shooting 2 3/4 inch shells out of this thing.
Or 2.5 inch, like just straight up buckshot. You're shooting like, you know, probably 4 or 5 BBs in each shell. So that's having major.
Yes, you're shooting death rounds.
Yeah.
right. These aren't even turkey loads.
Yeah.
these are people loads.
Yeah, people
So
loads.
it's like insane. You know, it would be, and now it would hurt like a
Yeah.
mofo. I
No
guarantee
doubt.
it.
Yeah.
But experiencing that, I'm a shoddy guy. I love it.
That would be
dude.
so much fun to shoot. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be nasty.
Totally agree.
Yeah,
I'd
just
love
throwing
it.
like straight slugs through that thing.
Oh my.
Oh, jeez,
gosh,
dude.
I'm not even sure if you could do that.
What? Well, you could.
I would.
probably do
I'd be
it.
afraid you'd overheat your barrel.
Yeah,
You could probably.
I mean,
do it
there's
for, like,
limits to
two.
how much that steel can take as far as heat.
right.
and then
And
honestly,
I'm saying that from experience. Shooting just a semi-auto 12 gauge, I've had to like cool my
cool it all.
barrel.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, because one thing is there's it's this. I mean, this is nerdosity, but it's one thing is your pattern can change all the time, and so if your pattern isn't like tight to the diameter of your bullet,
Right.
then that means that your pellets have room to move, and every time they make
It's
contact
like
and touch,
friction and heat.
more
Yeah.
friction and more heat.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Here's a +1 AUG bar.
Okay.
I literally don't know anything about the real weapon, but from Call of Duty, I loved it. It was fun. I think
And
it'd be so sick
There's just
to go
something
put
cool
some-
about that bullpup design. Am I right?
Oh, I think it's so cool, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick to go put some like rounds down range, or even like a test range or something like that, where you're like, I don't know. It'd be cool. I'd love it.
And I feel like from a tactical standpoint, if you're feeding your rounds basically on the bullpup, I'm pretty sure the rounds feed from like basically
like the rear. Like,
from the rear instead of like midway.
Okay.
And I just feel like the fact that your bullets or the weight of your gun is like more centered towards the mass or where you're
Yeah.
basing it. I just feel like it would be way easier to keep that gun
to manage.
like
yeah.
pulled into you, because that's where the weight is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I'd love to shoot one.
yeah, not to mention too, like clearing houses, any sort of like tactical decision, like
You
you're
nasty.
actually not just carrying around a giant barrel and
Yeah.
sweeping rooms.
Yeah, you don't
For sure,
have to
yeah.
have all that out there.
Yeah, that is badass. Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. That'd be awesome.
Jess,
Hey, Jess.
give us your pick 3 and your +1, bro.
All right. So first off, we're going AA-12 just because
That's your number 3.
yeah, number 3.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's a shotgun. It'd be fun. I don't feel like I have the weight to even really handle that sort of gun, to be honest. My shoulders would just dislocate immediately.
You might
Probably.
be like a few feet back from where you started.
Yeah, no doubt.
He said shoulders. Could you imagine? He shoots it off of his right shoulder, and then his left arm dislocates too.
What the fuck happened, man?
Yeah, so that's number 3. Number 2, are we going like any snub nose variant? If we are, I'd like
Dude, whatever you want.
Yeah, just give it
snub
to us,
nose.
man.
Doing
Like, you don't even-
bullpup,
like, you're-
FAMAS. I would love to shoot FAMAS. I feel like that'd
Hell
be
yeah.
a super fun gun to shoot.
And that's also bullpup, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's got that big carrying handle on the top.
Yeah,
It's
For sure.
just iconic. It'd be fun to shoot. Number 1 would probably be a Thompson. because Chicago typewriter, like, come on. If you're from the Midwest, you got to shoot a Thompson.
Yeah.
so,
For sure.
The old Tommy gun, man.
yeah.
And it's not just like the mobsters though. Like the Thompson had like such a pretty major part in multiple wars for us as well.
Worldwide impact has the Thompson had maybe more impact than anything other than maybe the M1 Garand.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Thompson is right there, dude.
Yeah.
I'm talking like worldwide gangs, wars, all like I don't know.
and like
I
in
think it's probably the most popular, like, American. Yeah.
and it's
up there with the
it's
Garand.
chambered in 45 caliber if I'm
Yeah.
if I'm not
45
mistaken.
ACP. Yeah.
And a Thompson, every captain in the United States Army in World War II, captains of squads in World War II would be issued Thompson 45. Now, they didn't have the drums.
Or maybe
They just had the
for sure.
Stick mags.
the stick mags, but I'm pretty sure almost all captains were issued Thompsons in World War II.
Let's say the time of the creation to 1970. That is the most impactful gun.
I'd agree
From the
with
time
that,
of inception to 1970.
Yeah, and probably had the longest tenure in the military.
Yeah. And it was the desired gang gun,
Yeah.
right? You know, so that's wild. +1, Jess.
Plus one's got to be the RPG.
Oh, hell
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
RPG.
Sick nasty, dude. That's a good list. That's a lot of good lists.
I mean, anything that is included in an Insurgent starter pack,
yeah.
it's got to be fun.
Yeah. And my +1 is a Toyota Tacoma.
I was gonna say roadside bomb. Is that in the Insurgent starter pack?
I hate to even say that.
IED.
Damn.
Yeah, not really cool, but it's definitely
Yeah, dude, way to be a tool, man. Hey, so I'm thinking maybe we just like, what are we at, dog?
like I know we're like
We're at 1 hour and 22 minutes.
yeah, we've
Yeah.
got like a time for a couple dad jokes probably.
One each.
One.
I think we could do probably one each.
Mine's a
I've
three-
got to go kill a possum.
Yeah, you do. And mine's a 3-parter,
Okay.
so there's like 3 in 1, but it's one.
Okay.
But they're short.
All right. You know how this segment works?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Guess the punchline.
Okay.
Guess the punchline.
Do you have the music?
There was music.
yeah.
There's
So,
dad joke music.
there is music, but you can
Don't
actually
worry about it.
You can hold off. I'll add it in post.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll show you how to add or play music, run it through there. We've got folders on the desktop for how to do it. Okay,
Perfect.
But all right, so you got a 3-parter. I gave one to you last week.
Mhm.
Do you want to just feed one to me first?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay,
Ready
give
for
it to
this?
me, dude. Come
All
on,
right. And
quit messing around. Let's go.
I'm having to read this off my phone because it's 3 parts.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So do you want me
You've
to
got to stop doing these long ass jokes.
hold on.
This is insane.
It's actually not that long. You'll see.
Okay.
Do you want me to read all 3 parts and you guess the 3 answers, or do you want me to go 1, 2, 3? Because they're all like succinct. You'll understand when I start doing it.
Maybe give me part 1 and then give me a chance to guess, and
Okay.
then if I'm missing information,
Then I'll just keep
let
going.
you know.
Okay,
then we
okay,
can keep
okay.
going.
All right, here we go. What do you call a guy with no arms or legs in front of a door? It's just a person's name.
Oh, no arms or legs in front of a door. Post.
Matt. What do you call a guy? That was part 1. What do you call a guy with no arms or legs in a ditch?
Whistle.
Still a guy's name. So just like it's like obviously no one's named Whistle. I mean, I hope not. Gosh.
Somebody's named Whistle,
Yeah.
dude.
That'd be-
Somebody's named Whistle.
My parents hated me.
Matt. and
Yeah,
then,
so the guy in front of a door with no arms and legs, his name's Matt. So the same guy actually with no arms and legs in a ditch is actually called by a different name. What's his name?
Matt. Rat.
Anything? No. All right.
Hold on. No. The way we do this is I've got to guess.
Yes, you have to give me something.
I've got to give you.
You said rat, but I don't know if you want that.
So
No one's called rat. It's a person's name.
yeah, person's name, ditch. No arms, no legs.
You should be really, really good with this because it's like part of your job.
I want to say, like, Colbert.
Tool. No, Phil.
Phil. Okay.
Was pretty good. I think it was pretty good.
What? Okay.
No? You disagree?
Yeah, I don't like it a lot.
Phil.
Don't like it a lot.
Guy in a ditch, no arms or no legs. Phil. What do you call a guy with no arms or legs in the middle of the ocean? This is not a person's name.
Buoy.
Screwed. Oh. All right, there it is.
Okay.
All right.
I liked the punchline.
Yeah.
I didn't love the middle one.
Okay.
Because I'm like,
Yeah. I like it because it's like Phil, as in it, the name of a person is different than like Phil Dirt, right? Which is,
right.
you know, what we're,
But yeah.
yeah.
But then you said like your line of work. I'm like,
Yeah.
Phil?
Like Phil.
But if the ditch is empty, then it has no fill.
Right. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I was a little
it
thrown
goes along with it.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the punchline,
Well,
screwed.
you kind of have to set it up. But anyway,
for sure. I think it would have flowed well. Like
Matt, Phil,
Matt,
Phil, and Screwed. What do they have in common?
they're brothers.
They all have no arms and legs.
Y'all brothers? Yeah. All right, dude. You ready for one?
Yeah.
All right. This is simple. It's not 19 parts. It's just one.
Come on, man. That was like a multi-parter, but I feel like I did a pretty good job of like succinctly putting it out.
No. It was good. No, for sure. I
I had a joke like a couple weeks ago that went on for like 5 minutes.
oh yeah, that one was insane. But we're also a little out of the zone with.
Yeah,
this.
you're right.
We got to get back in the
Get
zone.
back in the zone. Here we go.
When should condoms be used?
Well, I mean,
Boy, oh boy.
I can tell you from my experience when they should be used.
And when-
Are you looking for like a literal thing or
I'm looking for an answer.
okay?
I'm looking for a good answer here.
Condoms should be used when she really wants you to.
When she says it's your birthday, big boy.
She's like, just do it already. No, when she's ovulating. That's a pretty good answer.
Boy, that makes for a good joke.
I'm
Boy, that's
laughing.
a good joke.
I'm laughing. But I have 4 kids, so it's funny to me.
Yeah. What? Boy, not quite. Not
Okay.
quite.
All right.
But would you like to hear though?
I would like to know.
Every conceivable moment.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good
I
one,
like
right?
that. I like that. Conceivable moment. Oh, that is nice.
That is legit, dude. That's so
Yes.
much fun.
I got multiple laughs out of that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. You'll remember that one.
Yeah,
You'll remember that
absolutely.
one for sure,
Yep.
dude.
Oh, man.
I think I have a possum to go kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
So-
guys, thanks. It's been great.
You think I'll get?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna use my shotgun. I'm in town, but
You have a 22?
no, I don't have a 20.
Like, I've killed multiple rodents around my house with 22s.
Okay, yeah.
So if you have a 22, I use a 22.
Might just do that.
If not, like, I mean, a shotgun is probably fine. You have to like give it clearance. You don't want to shoot a shotgun like towards your deck or something. But.
No. I mean, I'd wait until it was just like in the grass and then send it. But I know that'd be a one and done.
The
Put a
22,
3.5 in there, and
the 22
Goodbye.
is obviously also quiet enough that it's not going to be like cause a
Alerting.
disruption.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
I don't know. We'll go see. I might just go kick it in the face.
Yeah, that too.
You know, grab a shovel,
I've used
edge trimmers.
I've killed a
chainsaw.
possum with a pickaxe before.
Might do
It's
that
like a
too.
Maddox. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
Good
just have to
times.
see.
Hey, listen, Ethan, great to get in here. It was the pod.
Yes, it
I know
was.
we went a little long. Thank you, Pace. Loved having you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It was great.
So much fun,
sure, dude.
Hopefully, we get to do this again soon. And
You down to do this some more?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I already made my trade offers. I think I'm going to stick around for a little bit. So
trade offers. All right,
HS,
all right.
dude. All right, and we will.
We got to pony up some cash to keep this guy.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He works for you.
Hey, you know what? We're in. Let's
For
go.
sure, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, if you have ideas, throw them out. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah. We
yeah,
love the love the vibe so far. So good to have you, man.
yeah. No,
Thanks for
thank you
coming in.
guys.
For sure. Jess, thank you. Pifty, miss you. Good luck. You owe us one more episode of the thing that you set up for us.
Yeah. Can't wait. Yeah. The
yeah.
contest. Yep.
Yep, the contest.
Yep.
That's it. That's going to
It's gonna be great.
determine who goes for humiliation
You bet.
status.
All
And
right.
yeah. Peace out, guys.
Peace.